Hello for everyone. This is our presentation for Phase 5, Educational and Pedagogical Practice, with my partner, Adriana Rodriguez. In our group, there is no intermediary since we're only two people.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. You
Okay, good evening.
continue, their partner.
Okay, thank you. Writing question. The number one, what was the most rewarding aspect of your pedagogical practice experience? I believe that one of the most rewarding aspects is being able to observe the virtual class processes in build. It enriches the experience of delivering each lesson. In every class, I could observe the various tools each teacher use to capture students' attention, including the use of the ICTs, which greatly support class development. Regarding my experience, it has helped me stronger different aspect that I, as a teacher with over 10 years of experience, already use, as well as new one that I have started incorporating into the classroom to help me and they help the students succeed in their English language learning. Thank you. Continue,
Okay,
please.
thanks. For the same question, I think that is the process that each of the teachers must do in order to get in the class. The effort to prepare class so that they are different. The daily work of each of them is what drives my attention most of the practice. How the teacher adapts to each class and offer his knowledge to students in a professional way. The ability to guide so many students in a virtual environment because in this environment is more complex to learn a second language. Uh, Now is second question.
Yes.
How how did the course content help you understand different ways to support language learning? Okay, the course content is very well distinct. Too much information about teaching and learning a second language. All the reference help to understand early this process. One of the topics I'll help I mean account my attention is in internal and external factors. Since each person is an educational sphere, has his own life or develop differently and thinks differently. The environment in his social life also helps with this part. Uh, each individual has his ways of adapting or not to teaching. The teacher is also part of the factors. Since he also a person of the ordinary and his personal and social lives affects his working environment, always taking into account and giving priority to the way of teaching up giving students good education. Mm, In addition to this, the subject of learning implies as a student is immersed all learning without releasing sciences and journal this language and explicit learning in use. This is a most common since it's a reference to guide learning be someone who has more knowledge.
Okay, thank you. For me, the course provide me with a solid foundation in language acquisition theories, which allow me to better understand how people learn a new language. This helped me personally and also equipped me to learn methods for teaching students. I learned about different approaches that promote active practice and the use of the language in every life context and the different contexts, as well as how to adapt my teaching methods to meet my student needs. I also gained an understanding of the importance of cultural and social aspects, as these factors significantly influence the teaching and learning of another language. This is why we must the dynamic teacher creating motivating and safe learning environments. Additionally, I recognize the importance of using technological tools and resources since they facilities learning through interactive games, educational videos, and various platforms is very interesting. I think that is the something I have already incorporated into my classes as a teacher, highlighting the need for well equipment, sorry, classroom with technology. Another valuable lesson I learned in this importance of conducting continuous assessment and providing constructive feedback throughout the classes and for every new topic. And we are
Oh,
going to continue with the number three question.
okay.
How did your understanding of language acquisition theories evolved during the course? And for me, at the beginning of the course, I learned about the classical theories of language acquisition, such as Skinner behavior theory and Chomsky innate theory. I understood that language can be seen either as learned behavior through repetition or as innate ability that all humans possess. I began to recognize that there is no single theory that fully explains how we learn a language, but rather each theory contributes to different important elements. Sorry. I also learned about Vygotsky, about the socio-cultural theory, um, which emphasizes the role of social interaction is learning. Um, this help they understand the importance of incorporating more interactive activities into the teacher practices. The introduction to Russian inputs theory helped me that grasp the necessity of exposition under sorry students to language that is slightly more advanced than their current level. I also understood the importance of autonomous learning and teaching various strategies while seeking online resources to share with my students. This allowed me to become more flexible and effective in my teaching approach during my classes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. For me, the understand of the theories has been very important since it's take into account the type of the learning that each teacher applies from the innatives that refers to the students being born with the ability to learn. The subject is easily. Among them is also the conductives, which is the theory that is most often applied in our classroom. It's interesting to me because it's complement the other aspects already seen at the environment to which the student is exposed. Okay, this is for the three question. Now is four question. What innovative activity did you find most effective in engaging students at the Agora meeting? The presentation of partner Juan Esteban Porras, I thought it was good for students to be attentive to participate in it. In these 4 weeks in which you can develop this activity with a good process resulting in a story record and edited on a podcast that has a 4 week process in which
Mhm.
preparation is introduced, edit, and developed the podcast.
Okay. Sorry.
Continue. You
No, it's okay.
continue. Yes,
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay. When I was see the saw the Agora,
Yes.
I like it so much the presentation of the students, Julian Ariza, Ernesto Salguero, and Melanie Garcia as moderator of the activity. The topic, the practical process of teaching, is introduced. The activity aims to share experience and insight about the teaching learning process, emphasize the importance of practice in education to engage students in the activity presented in the video. It is crucial to create a participatory and collaborative environment. It can be achieved by assigning roles to the students themselves, such as acting of moderator. This approach gives the responsibility and prominent roles in the educational process. It encourages them to share their experience and expectations, helping to enrich the discussing and connect the contact to their own reality. Sorry, was very interesting. The Agora.
Okay.
Okay,
This is
yes,
five.
yes. This is the last.
Okay.
What is your evaluation and reflection regarding the products presented at the Agora meeting? The Agora 2024 meeting was an enriching space that showcased various educational projects, each reflecting an innovative approach to English, to practice English, to teaching English, sorry. The presentation highlighted a wide range of methodologies and tools, from the use of technology to the integration of diverse contexts, making learning more relevant and accessible for all students, including students as moderator. And the presenters was a positive aspect that fostered active participation. This not only benefit the student, but also creative a sense of community and collaboration by addressing different topics related to student realities, such as inequality in access to education and technology. The presented projects managed to connect learning with their daily experience, directly increasing their motivating and interesting in learning.
Okay, thanks. Eh, the presentation of each group and student I like because they took the activity from something that was considered simple to a point where using the work done to be able to create in a show something complex. The each of each one of the ideas presented are to adapt them to reality in each group for which it was created and not leave them alone in ideas.
Okay.
Okay, this is for all. Thanks a lot for your time, for your presentation, dear partner. Thanks a lot for your time.
Okay, thank you, Javier. See you.
Okay, thanks. This is the finish. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Okay, bye bye.